Good morning, stream. Back to playing Minecraft. No time to wait. We're gonna be finishing the base today. Check around. It's been a whole weekend since I've gotten on. We've got a mess of an inventory. And we have a gift. We have a gift from the admin for our up-and-coming faction. Oh, hang on here. Copper. Gotta collect the copper. Oh my god, a lot of the copper's finished now. Okay, we have a gift from the admin. For our up-and-coming faction, we got a faction set of armor. It is some very expensive netherite. Now, I don't think... Achievement. I don't think I actually want to use this armor yet. Hang on, let's get this, bits and bobs put away. Okay. I don't think I want to use this armor just yet. I do want to try it on. I do want to see how it looks. Okay, I forgot to put on a vanilla tweak that I prefer, but this is looking like a nice armor set. And pretty snazzy. But I don't want to wear it just yet. I think we gotta earn this armor. So let's put it inside the valuables chest for now. We'll work our way up to it. I'm thinking like let's first earn ourselves some diamond armor and maybe get some netherite tools, and then I'm gonna be putting on that armor set. I mean, we should at least be finishing the house before I'm putting on armor. Speaking of finishing the house, let's start getting to work. There's a few other little bits of copper around that I need to collect. And then, before we officially get started with base building, a lot of time has passed on the server, so I'd like to go around traveling. I know a lot of people have wanted me to check out their bases, so we're gonna take a look around. Okay, I think that's all of our copper. Copper is good. So let's just, we got plenty of our food and things. Where's the sun at? I think it's still shining brightly. Let's go exploring. Let's go check her out. Check out the area. Check out the bases. Should probably explore that cave. Our lovely little lake. Our lovely mountain. There's the house from the backside. It's looking alright. It's coming together. First base that we're checking out. Gonna go visit Solo Frag's place. Oh, sheep. I'm gonna collect some wool off of you while I'm here. Why not? I already seen a thing? What is that, chat? I didn't bring my spyglass at all. Oh my, wow. And an Enderman. Okay. Maybe I should, figure out my way to this first. This is a weird cliff edge. Let's check out what this is. I've heard that, like, a lot of the tunnels, there's been a lot of tunnels constructed. That's what this looks like. I've heard the village has, been renovated. I like these little lampposts around. I'm pretty sure I heard that there's a pathway that leads towards our new player's house, so I'm assuming this is what this is. Let's travel this way first. Big safety guardrail, that's for sure. Oh wow, this looks nice. Road to Villagers Bend. Oh my god! Is there a... Oh, I should have brought a minecart, I didn't know. Just run our way through here. This is a very fancy tunnel system, very smooth. I like the acacia logs on it. Some light shafts, it looks like. There's a minecart there. Oh my god, yeah, so we're on the new constructed bridge. There's an armadillo down there. Little bridge pathways all throughout the village now. Looks like there's even a banner down there. Villagers Bend. Let's check out if anything's been changed here. I can hear like tons of villagers. Oh, wow. This is a nice enchanting room. It's kind of cozy in there. And then, yeah, I did hear like Winton. Okay. This is the Iron Golem. A fountain in here. Winton, what does he trade? Infinity? Oh my god. What is this? This looks new. Travels up to a little upstairs workshop. And there's the bedroom area. Wow. It's a little map point, so our base is off that way. There's the nether portal. The many treasures. Oh my god, I didn't even see the bridge tunnel from this view. That looks really cool. It's like a cathedral. Excuse me, chat. Excuse me. These guys, there's a shepherd and a cartographer. Okay. There's a lot of beds in here. It's pretty cool. That's some pretty cool stuff. This way leads up to the actual village area. So there's an actual pathway kind of carved in there. Might be behind on the amount of work that needs to get put in, chat. Here, let's rest here real quick before we continue this world exploration. Wyvern trader. I heard him, but I don't see him. This is a cool place, chat. Little rugged terrain still. Let's take this down. Oh my god, it's loud. Leave that minecart here for... Actually, let's send that back over. Now we can check out the other side of this trail. Speaking of trails, Chad, I really need to get myself a horse. It's like this just leads down to a little dock. Whoa. What's going on over there? It's like bamboo? Like this brick house. I'm still not sure who owns this house. Let's go ahead and see. Looks like they got some bees for sale. If this cow pen tells me anything, this is our new player Gavin's house. Oh, they got a lot of beehives. The wheat field growing? What is this? Storage shed? It's a nice little brick house. Oh, here, this will help us determine, it really didn't help us determine who it was. It's a nice place, though. Giant quarry shaft. Back door. Looks like they're plotting for an upstairs area. It's a nice looking house. Bamboo growing on the side, I see. Oh, I didn't even notice, too, the flowers everywhere. Hang on, let me climb myself back down here. All these little flower bits. These are all hand placed, aren't they? It's quite cool. Lots and lots of beehives. So apart from here, it's where I really start losing track of where all the players are. I think spawn's off this way. Oh yeah, here. There's a little wood bridge that we can travel across. It's like someone's traveled this way many times. Is this another player's house? Cuckhole. Nice. Whose house is this? They have a pet bird. Just a bunch of resources in a chest. leads down into a little farm area. What's this? Fire Sherd. Okay. Whoever these people are, they must be like the Fire Nation. That's the spawn village. Let's get on down here. Is this the giant memorial sign? I heard that there was a rule board and like some sort of a peace nation. What is this? Oh, somebody found or fountain. Oh yes. Okay, here we go. Hogging rare valuable items. Bring the shock out. Creeper Nation. Oh, I see. Whatever. So we have the Peace Nation, the Creeper Nation, the Blossom Nation. That's me. I like that name. And then the Emerald Nation. So we've got some rules. Pay your taxes. Try and focus your hardest. Overworld progression before the nether. Grace period. RDM. No griefing or TNT traps, understood. Yep, Peace Nation is peaceful. Okay. Alright. I heard something about like a nether wizard tower being in the world somewhere. Oh my god, is that a mangrove tree? I'm glad somebody brought that over here. The Giving Tree. Oh, this is the Giving Tree. I'll leave those supplies. We're alright on our own. I've heard about this Giving Tree. I don't remember if it was mentioned on past streams or not. But that's some star supplies that people are encouraged to give and take from. So I don't know where this nether tree tower is. We saw this tree house when we first started. Maybe let's just take a little gander across this field. There's a bird right there. There's a big mountain this way too. But this is isn't this the mountain that yeah, there's the woodland mansion. My god, this mountain goes high. And then I think this is Sully's old base. This is actually a really nice farm design. Maybe it's still being renovated though, because I've seen like glowstone. I don't think that was here before. Free squid ink. Yeah, this is Sully's Cove. Just this little starting house. I'd love to figure out where somebody found a hill garden. Some lightning rods. We still need to make some of those ourselves. Well then, chat, I don't think I'm gonna get myself lost looking for this nether tower. I'll keep my ears open and see if anybody gives word of where it might be near. But I think that will conclude our little world tour then. Let's just get back to our base, and I think we've got ourselves a roof to finish. Watch out for holes in the ground. Is there any villagers left at this village? I think this place has become entirely abandoned. Oh my god, even the church looks like it's been taken chunks out of. There's this house that I boarded up. Looks like it's been raided into now, though. Still some coastal armor trims here. Maybe we'll take one of those. They've been long abandoned. This house got messed up too, Jesus. Oh my, plenty of mobs. Let's try and rest in one of these village houses. Skip through this dangerous night. So a creeper already getting really close to us. Nope. Not dealing with those skeletons. Or that creeper. Just slide our way around and then get back onto this path. I want to trample these crops I'm passing through. I am very tempted to harvest off of these beehives, but we'll hold off for now. We'll figure out if we got permission to do that first. And there is our house in the horizon, still being worked on. Actually, stop here real quick. We still need to gather some nether portal obsidian, I think. Worst case, we'll just have some spare obsidian for traps. More of it. I know that we have a little bit back at home. Can't bring myself to keep mining this obsidian. We'll just take the 4 little extra bits for now. Always just come down the mountain if we truly need some. Oh, I know one more place that we need to visit, chat. We need to actually check out the Peace District. And it looks like our sugarcane's ready to harvest too, so that's great news. Sugarcane has kind of become a very easy to gather thing on the server. I don't even think we have enough space to gather all of this. No, well, actually, we do. Let me put some of this away. Let me cram it off into my little satchel pack. There we go. Right, let's continue checking out this final base area, see what progress has been made. This must be the hedge line that they were talking about, so everything on the other side is hedge. Is no combat? I don't know if it's the side that I'm currently on or the side that I'm not on though. I think this is the peace side. Now, where was the ruins though? Where's the actual base? Maybe we can catch a vantage up here. This is definitely not where it is. Sugarcane off that way still. So much sugarcane all over this whole area. Apparently there's mobs inside that cave. This one. Well, this looks like it's the end of the property, though. If we keep wandering around long enough, we'll find it. Here it is. I think it's this way. I don't see a hedge near here, though. Let me check back in my phone chat. I know I wrote the chords down somewhere. Here we go. Okay, so it is a lot farther out this way. This hedge wall is a big territory. It's this way. Here's that hedge again. Maybe we had the correct side after all. have to head back this way. Whoa. It's a big cave. Chat, these chords just feel all out of whack. I don't remember having to travel near any spruce wood. But, oh wow. I guess we truly were near some spruce wood. This place has had some work. There's a dog here. Welcome to the reserve. Relinquish weapons. Nations. Well, I'm afraid I'm not going to be relinquishing my weapons, but I promise I won't be using them in here. Wow, this has had some work done. That's beautiful. Wonder what this room will become. And you can see some of the more in progress areas. I'm excited to see this area once it's more complete. It's already looking great in the what we called the throne room when we were discovering this place. This looks beautiful. Let's climb ourselves out of this pit. And we'll wait for the sun to go down so we can get one last sleep. Beautiful sunset. Alright. This way. And why don't we walk back to our base? Let's talk about the game plan for this stream. We've got all the supplies in our inventory, really, of what's needed to try and finish off the roof. Once we get that roof finished, I'd like to start making actual entrances to our base. Just fill in water. I want to make some, like, zigzagging staircases that crawl up the mountainside. At least, like, 2, maybe 3. But I gotta figure out good areas for it first. The dog just came jumping at me. Could be meaning to try and yoink this honeycomb and run away. Oh my. Ow. Sorry, bee. Just wanted the honeycomb. There's another bee at least somewhere. Ouch. You know, I just realized, Minecraft bees don't really have a queen, do they? Maybe the queen's always inside the hive. Put that honeycomb with the rest. We're gonna need a decent amount of that to get the job done. boy. Can't climb. So, I know for one staircase at least, we were talking about kind of utilizing, I think this is the cave, utilizing this. It's bent around, quite cool. I definitely still want to do that. Anything that helps me not have to worry about terraforming for a little longer. Let's go ahead and try and give a gander. I see it's a few pieces ready for harvest. Plenty more gathered and ready. Okay. Let's go ahead and, I just walked myself all the way back, but let's go ahead and check on our bees, too. See if there's any chance of getting some more honeycomb. We're gonna need, that's our one desperate resource right now. Hello, bees. Hopefully you guys aren't getting yourself hurt on the campfires. They've got a nasty habit of doing that. Perfect. This one's ready to go too. That one isn't. This one is though. So we'll take that too. That's perfect. So now we got 14 more blocks that we can get waxed to the correct thing that we want them on. Hey, another piece of copper oxidized while we were just walking back and forth. Stash that real quick and see if we can yoink and use just one piece. My god, the animals are loud. Stash that away. Stash that away too. The rest of this we can just keep in there. Let's see. These seeds we can get stashed. This sugar cane we can stash. These spare copper ingots we can put away for now. The wool that we've gathered. Let's put these coal blocks away. Got obsidian too. That brings us to 9 pieces. We did need some, and we're gonna need more. Just one more. We can go ahead and cut this copper into its proper cut copper. And let's go ahead and get half a stack of this. We're gonna need a lot, so let's just wing it. We'll cut the whole thing for now. And then the first thing I want to pay our attention to, chat, is over here. We've got to finish this. There we go. Underside complete. Debating if that roof segment looks okay or not. I think we'll just leave it there for now. And let's go ahead and take this up. And we'll jump off the side here. Okay. We gotta still work on this whole side, but we are making progress. Get this under part set up. We gotta jump ourselves back onto the scaffold. Ah! Almost slipped. We can get this part at least in. There's that. Let's creep our way down on this. Start making our way across. We won't have to touch this area very much. Slide our way back down on here. Pick it up. We still don't know quite what to do on this roof, do we? I'm gonna have to leave this as it is until I can figure out my game plan. Right here, though, we can just continue placing away. This is... Yes. I got myself confused there. Let's go ahead and place on the underside while we still easily reach it. And then we can come back around. Oh. Misinput. Guess we're just gonna have to leave that as is. What comes next, chat? We can sprinkle this around. Just kind of a free flow place it. We're just looking for that jagged design. It's coming along. Coming along quickly. Let's go ahead and run out. Grab these aging pieces again. It seems like we are going to need more. I think. This already makes like 16, I think, since we cut it into 4s. Oh, hey. We need some torches up near here. At least put that in for now. We'll be back. With some proper lighting soon. Let's go ahead and cut this up. And then let's get just maybe this much. The rest of this will turn into stairs for now. So even if we're going to need more slabs, there's plenty more copper to age. Now, let me go up here. This little line. What do we do about this, chat? got like a slight idea. I really think what we should do, and I'm gonna start with this. So we need to move it up onto here, because it's supposed to be like a shadow accent, right? So it's got to be in a place where the shadows will be believable. We can try and squeeze this in here for now, until we figure out our bigger plan. And then, let's jump right here. Get ourselves up onto the big mass. We can put this in now. Same thing on the other side. And I'm honestly thinking, chat, let's just pretend like we don't gotta deal with this roof at the moment. And let's get this in place where we can. Like that. Now let's just look around towards what feels like it needs to have a little more to it. I think that's looking good. This needs to probably be a lot more thick. Let's do like that. We'll just put this temporary torch back for now. Do we have our bone meal on us? No, we don't. Let's climb back down then. Grab that so in case we need to grow our grass, we can. Oh, you know what? I bet some peons would look nice on the roof. Any pink flowers, really? Some lilacs. Peons. And then here's our bone meal. I think the lilacs might even look better. And I'm feeling like a little crowded patch right here that's just kind of begun growing onto the roof. Maybe move this one over a little. Yeah, just something like that. Looks nice. And we'll just place in some bushes and grass as we feel needed. Just as it feels nice. Just like that. Just like that. And as we come off this way, let's start spreading out some of these little bushy bits. Is there any other... Yes, we've got these peons, but I might save these for the other side to try and keep a little balance to it. Let's try and get a little back angle. Make sure that we're not overdoing it. It is looking fantastic, chat. So we are at a bit of a standstill then. I think we're gonna need a lot more copper to really start progressing this base. And I think that means we're gonna need to cook a little more copper. There we go. Our copper. Here's some of that. We can get 1, 2. We'll go ahead and cook a third. 3 stacks of copper cooking away for us. While we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and multitask by getting our sugarcane out. Paper. Actually, I don't even think we need the sugarcane. We have enough paper to get through this. We just need a little more paper. There we go. Put that back. Put the sugarcane back. What we need is this wheat. So we're gonna go breed those cows. We can get 6 bookshelves to start our library. So let's just go ahead and start working on that. I know I want to keep like a bit of a centerpiece open here. So maybe we work on outlining the windows. Let's go ahead and get our farm chores in order. Come here, cows. This axe is almost gonna break. Thus it has. I think that's all we're gonna need for now. Gives us enough for 8 more books. Those just despawned in front of my very eyes, chat. What a tragedy. We've got ourselves 4 more parts of weathered copper. That'll make us 16 cut copper stairs. There should be a nice amount to work off of. Looks like this piece of cut copper finally got its age in. So now we have 17. And now I keep feeling the urge to check around here. I felt like there was a sneakier piece of copper I had left to age around here. We must have gotten it at some point. What is this scaffold doing here? Oh! I must have forgot about that. It looks like we need to put some oak trapdoors in there. Easy peasy. Let's go ahead and get, I think 4 will be plenty to cut up. And we just need, yeah, just 2 more sets of trapdoors. 4 trapdoors in total. Completely forgot about that, chat. There we go. Alright, let's cut this. All into stairs. Go ahead and check on this. Progress being made. Put our wheat back away for now. Let's go ahead and get this raw beef cooking. Put this away for now. We do have a saddle. And if I remember correctly, chat, let's move these real quick. If I remember correctly, There should be some horses right near my base. I just can't remember if it was down the hill towards like spawnways or where it was. Alright. Some blocks of copper to spread. Just make sure they're like decently spread out. We don't gotta put too much thought into it. Hey, and another piece is ready for us to harvest. Excited when there's not gonna be copper blocks all over my garden. Alright. Let's start feeling it again. Let's feel this out. Maybe something like this. Put a pinch right here, but then kind of dangle it off this way. That looks like it needs to be thickened a little, so let's do that. Yes, yes, I'm feeling good, chat. We just need a little more. A little more to finish the job on this side. We can go ahead, though, and start trying to continue our azalea. Put one right here. Let's put a normal one there, and then a bushier thing right here. And then, well, we are getting a little low on beautiful plants to place. We'll just go ahead and sprinkle some normal bushes about. And then we'll work on getting the vibes right around it. Put our last bush down. Pretty sure we've still got plenty of bone meal, so we're not truly running low. That being said, I actually think I might stop, because we need to get some... Ouch! I just fell off the whole roof. We need to get some beauty placed down somehow. Yep, here's our bone blocks. That's already plenty. We got our shears are still in good quality. Okay. Our hoes in decent quality. Alright, here's our plan then. Let's go ahead and work on getting some bushes first. Just gotta find a bush tile around here. Here we go. I'm very glad that they added an option to kind of bone meal it in this fashion. Makes it relaxing to grind up. Okay. It's already got us to 29 bushes. 30 bushes. So I think that's going to be enough to work off of in the meantime. Let's go off this ways, chat. Start working on cutting down these. Plenty of short grass now. And the last thing we have to work on is the moss blocks, which I know we did in a cave somewhere, but I just don't remember where. I think it was near this side. Near one of these, like, pits. think it was down this. This beautiful little sunroof sorts. Yep, this looks definitely like we were doing some moss activities. And then let's gather our hoe. Just bone meal as we please, really. The only hard part of this is making sure we can climb our way back out when it's done. The main thing I'm looking for are these azalea bushes too, so I can get a little more reserved on my bone meal, my hoeing. Getting a little messy. Maybe we start a new little pit somewhere. Let's climb over. Bone meal out this way. You can kind of see where the savanna biome takes over underneath over here. We haven't gotten much flowering azalea. There's one. It's hard because that's the real one I'm wanting. There's one. Yoink what we can. Good news is I'm pretty sure we can just bone meal these normal azalea bushes and they'll still produce the flowering bits that we're looking for. We got ourselves up to 8 now. Make that 9. So that's a lot better. Oh, we might be able to try and trade off some moss after all this is said and done. Okay. 9 is definitely not enough, but we're gonna be forced to make our way out of this cave either way. We'll work with the amount that we've got until we run low again. This must not be the cave that we were eyeballing about making our pathway through. That must not be the one. I know there was a small one around this mountain somewhere. We'll relocate it. Hey, another piece of copper. Feels like these copper blocks age faster than the cut copper. Piece of grass. Quite glad. It's gonna make my work easier. I'm gonna take this little bit. Chickens are mass producing like crazy always. Let's go ahead and try and get them bred. Maybe we can puncture a few out. Four is plenty for now. We bred with 6 seeds and that makes 3 kids. So 4 is plenty. We're gonna have to figure out something to do with these eggs. I don't think you can compost them. I don't think you can. But, maybe there's some purpose that we can give them. Surely, right? Surely. We can go ahead and, collect all of our cooked up copper now. See how many blocks we can get from it. 13. 13 times 4 is like, 47? No. It's definitely plenty enough, though. Let's go ahead and, get it scattered. There we go. Copper blocks scattered. Actually, this one's a little close. We'll move that one away. Here's fine. I keep forgetting we have pigs. Okay. Back to the rooftop. Get our plants in order. Okay. Now let's take a look towards, yeah, I feel like I need maybe one there. We haven't had some higher ones. That's a good place. Another one there. I feel like I should place a little more upper stairs winding through that. That's fine. That's plenty. And we can get bone meal that. Let's get another one right here to bone meal. Bush. Bush. Let's get another bush right here. That's looking good, chat. It's looking good. I've got 7 more copper stairs to work off of at the moment. We're gonna have to get our wax ready soon. Actually, that's too much. We just want to kind of inch outwards a little bit. Let's say maybe here. Just to take a glance at this, I feel like there's something more that we should put right here. I think we just need some of this copper to oxidize. I see one out way far in the field. Still got my shears on me. Here's what I say we do. Let me get some flowers. Hopefully just some cheap ones that I can get back easily. We'll go for pink petals. I'm gonna go and visit the bees again. Give a little oxidization check on our copper. And then I'm gonna breed those bees up. Try and multiply as many as I can get. Well, I thought I saw... There it is. Way out alone in the field. Yep, this beehive has completed itself. Just make sure I don't actually use that bone meal. What's that? Any bees in here? I think they're all inside it. All inside the hive right now. We'll just try and breed as we can find them. Can always wait for them on the walk back. So I don't think any of these ones have really gathered. Oh no, one of them has. I take back my words, chat. I was figuring that it was too far out of render, but I guess it's close enough. Little bee, where's your friends? I love all these little bunnies near here. Is there any honey level 3? God, I guess I don't have the vanilla tweak from the honey levels either. I used to have a texture like tweak towards the beehives where you could see them slowly filling with honey. I guess I didn't fix that one up either. I'm gonna have to revisit my vanilla tweaks, chat. Well, this is the only bee I'm seeing, so I'll leave them to their own quarrel. Just had to itch my ear, chat. There's the other bee. Oh, now there's 2 of them. Perfect. Make little tiny bee. Baby bee. Perfect. Good work, bees. What is this beehive at? Honey level 3? Okay. It's nice to know. Now, the real question. Do I just keep spending this? As I've done? Or do I start making actual, beehives now? So before I had talked about, I don't want to really make beehives. I don't want any, like, artificial beehive collection area. I just want to have nice natural beehives along my trees. My lordy, chat. I'm gonna tone this down just a pinch. It's getting a little loud. We just want some nice ambience. There's the weathered copper for us. Let's go ahead and cut this up and get it where we can. Let me go ahead before I forget any further. We gotta make ourselves a new axe. I'm gonna go ahead and turn all this into sticks. Okay. Now we can go up here. Get this good and go. Now if I remember, yeah, we're on this one here. I'm still a little curious about adding bits and pieces of fully oxidized. It does kind of look good. Let's go ahead and take this down. And then I'm actually going to remove this. We're gonna get it stacked up right. At least that little bit of it. Almost fell. Almost hurt myself on that. We did not. So I can put these little flower petals back for now. We've got our 12 stairs to set up with. I'm gonna put away. Let's not put it in here. The wrong drawer. I'm gonna put away our moss carpet though, because I don't think we're gonna be using that. I'll keep a few moss blocks on me in case the need shines, but I think we've got all of our carpets in place where they need to be. Okay. So I'm thinking maybe this is the clearing where we start putting our peons, right? Peony? Peony? Somebody's gonna have to tell me how these flowers are pronounced. But I put them in, get a little break up in there. Nice big patch like that. Maybe we trail ourselves back this way a little. We can actually get the bushes and things over here to properly decorate. Oh my! I just fell. I'm alright. Everything's fine. Actually, let's take this one down a peg. Like that. Just like that. And then as for up here, we'll just throw in a little bit of decor as we can. Okay. Still makes me pretty nervous, the lack of light on our roof. I haven't actually fixed that issue though. I didn't really think of a way around it. I just kept building up all the plant decor. I was about to say we could get torch stock, but those don't actually emit light. Minecraft, please add light source to torch stocks. It looks so nice. What we can do is just maybe slip a few behind like this plant right here. We could slip some glowing fungus and then put a carpet on top to hide it a little more. Just slip in some light sources like that. Let's go ahead and sleep through the night. Let's try and take a step back, see the progress that we've made. Oh, it looks good, chat. That looks pretty good. Let's begin bone mealing these azalea trees, I guess. Need to find a bit of a nice spot to work on while I do it. And we got some more copper blocks ready for harvest. These go so fast. I've been like farming copper wrong my whole Minecraft days. I've been putting it too close together whenever I age it. There's a few of that gathered though. And this is what we want. These beautiful azalea trees. Ah. Can't quite reach all the flowers. Let's just get some scaffold up. What matters most to me is those actual flowering bits. We can just cut this down. Put that there. Okay, let's get a new pair of shears on standby. Maybe even 3 or 4. I think 2 new sets will be fine for us. We are collecting plenty of azalea bushes. It's just these flowering parts that I really want to get as much as I can. We're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4 iron. Put those in like so. Take another glance at our copper. Looking good. Okay. This bone meal is up. Yeah, this one's a lot smaller. That's good. I think the smaller trees are going to be the easier ones for us to harvest off of. And either way, we're getting a smack load of leaves, so... Small trees are what I want. Ah, fell. Here we go. I'm getting a little warning from our YouTube streaming setup. It's telling me that there might be some buffering, so hopefully that blows over quite quickly for you guys. We've got ourselves a stack of flowering azaleas. I think 2 stacks, maybe even 3. 3's probably too many. 2 stacks will do what we're looking for here. Never really noticed that the shape that these trees grow into. It's very unique. Just kind of bends off to one side. This gives us some nice logwood too. How's that look for us? Almost there. One more tree should do it. See if we can get a bone meal. That's a resounding yes. And that actually put us right towards our last shear too, so looks like my math was good on this. Perfect. These last little bits we'll just clean up. There we go. Alright, azaleas gathered. Hell, we could sneak a few of these on the roof as well. That would be nice for letting light sources in. Alright. Jesus, we got lots of azalea leaves ourselves. Maybe we can decorate our roof up with it. In fact, I think that would look pretty nice on a roof. Right. Not up here. It's not where we want to be. Let's go ahead and... let's cut a few of these. We just need 8's probably more than enough. The rest of it will turn into stairs, and I think even 44 is well than more than enough. So we might have just reached all the copper that we're gonna need to finish up the house. Climb our way over to the other work in progress side. Let's get a little bit right there. And maybe we branch it up a little down here. We could use a little break there. Maybe we bend it this way, kind of reshape and form it back together. Don't like it connecting there much. Right here we can easily bring out the roof a little more. I think something like this is going to be what does it for us, chat. So let's get our bush, our grass. Oh hey, let's go over the top of this too. Those two right there, one right there would look nice. Like that. And then let's slide down to the side here. Pop that right there. Polishes it up nice for us. You know, I could have actually put a lot more slabs throughout the middle of this. I didn't really think about that. But I think what we've done is quite good. We are going to need a little more bone meal, it looks like. So let's scatter some of these little beautiful flowers about. Punch these torches off. I think that's looking good. Maybe we put one near here. And maybe let's break that. Put one there. And break one right there. Now we've got our normal azaleas I can still bury in the mix of this. Let's get two in there. One right there. I think there's a nice one that we can squeeze right there. That's looking good, chat. Let's get one there too. It's a little cramped, but it looks good. And we'll throw in just some grass, a little random. Not too much thought process behind where I'm planting it. I think we've done it, chat. We finished up the roof. A few more blocks right here and there. Like the bone meal, this one, honestly. But we'll sit on it. I think we finished our roof up. Okay. We can take down this for now. Glad to see that we got all of our scaffold back too. Let's go ahead and sleep because the roof is dangerous right now. And then, if I'm gonna be snagging in light source blocks, like we were talking earlier, I think I definitely want to use the fungus light source blocks from the nether. So, let's hold that thought while I just work on some nice simple yard work. Because another trip like that's going to be difficult to do. Dang, we got a lot more logs than I thought we did. So much so, I think we should probably start moving them up top here. Well, this one's full too. We can try and reorganize a bit. Let's take all of this gravel, put it in here. We'll try and move over like all of our rock things. That's some light gray wool. Move that there. Let's get that light gray wool tucked away before I forget it. We can put away all these little bits and bobs, I think, at least for the moment. And then we can get this decently stuffed away. Now I'm just gonna take these out, put them back in real quick to try and straighten up all the gaps and holes we've made on this. Not everything in this chest is made out of wood, but I think it's okay what we do have. We can put these away now too, can't we? Apologies for the sniffling, chat. Still just a pinch under the weather from just some allergies. Probably try and take something halfway through the stream or so to clear up my sinuses. Right. Azalea leaves. We can go ahead and I'm gonna clean this all up, and then actually let me drop in here and grab flower petals and some cherry leaves too. Well, let's grab the whole rainbow. Just in case we're thinking of some good ideas. And we're just gonna go around and undo all that work. Love to try and hide some of those lilacs on like the corner bits. Put these torches away. And we'll carry the shield now. Just so we can pick up all these flowers for certain. Alright. Let me make another little trip indoors. Clean my inventory. I'm gonna need the shears. I really need everything that's in my hands right now. Maybe we can put away the moss blocks. Okay. Let's get so I can tuck like flowers like this kind of in the corner like that a little. And then have it like that. So it kind of just pokes out just a pinch. think lilacs are a much better example for it. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks pretty nice. So we're just gonna kind of... Maybe we don't place that fast. We're just gonna kind of create a pattern within the flowers here. I'm gonna go ahead and turn down my friendly creatures a little, chat. Just turn down things a little bit here and there. Try to make this a little more peaceful while we're building. Something like that. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. Then, what we got there? Okay, we'll start with this. Do a little bit of that. Can hide another lilac on there. It's not as many spots as I was hoping I could hide them, but that's alright. There we go, chat. So we're already looking a step more fancy now. We did kind of lose the multicolor that we had around each of our flowers, but I think that'll be okay. Excuse me, chat. You ever just have a cough that you can't quite get out? Can I some lilacs on the corner like this? I think this makes me want to tone back our flowers a little pinch. That's good. That's good. We can pinch one in right here. I think that makes me want to change this. Like that. And then tone back there a little. There we go. Just keep a balance between how many of these flowers we got close to each other at a time. And I think we're looking good here, chat. So now I'm gonna run by with the pink petals. Now, okay, it's a little bright, but I think it will work as a nice accent. Something like this. Just keep them thinly placed. Actually, let's go ahead and keep that one there. Like that. Just making a little trail of these lilac, pink petals. Let's go ahead and take a step back again. See how the progress is looking on it. I really think it's looking nice. Let's go ahead and get that in. Yeah, I think that looks good. We can get a slightly bigger patch kind of working out this way. Let me tone it back again. Like that. Doesn't that look nice? And now that I'm looking at all these blank walls, we were talking for a long while about the way to make it look nice together. What if I just put some vines on it? Just vines all across the house, make it look nice and overgrown. Almost like a house from Encanto. A lot of vegetation growing throughout it. And then we want to bend it like this. I think I want to bend it just like that again. Pinch it nice and bare around the corner. Like that. Is that too much? Nope, that looks pretty good. Looking good, looking good. Sprinkle bits of petals all throughout. Fire's making me think the whole house is burning. There we go. I kind of want to put a little bit of bush around this edge here. I'm not so sure. Does this look okay? Is that too much? I think it looks alright. Maybe we expand the dirt out a little back here. I think it looks okay. There we go. There we go, chat. Nice and redecorated. God, I would love to add some wallflowers into the game. It'd be so beautiful. Be able to plant something like that. But there's our beautiful side decorated. Let's go ahead and tuck away all this vegetation now. I got so much of it. Let's go and get a long overdue composter set up. I'm gonna make it out of oak just because I don't want to spend all my jungle. 2 composters sounds perfect. And since we got the roof finished, I'm just gonna start collecting all of this copper up now. We'll just tuck them away in a chest to forget for the time being. This looks good, chat. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should be keeping a little extra copper until we finish this little segment on the house. Let's go ahead and collect it all, though. I'm sure it's been decently aged enough to let me finish that side. Got all of it? Wow, look at that roof, chat. It's looking good. There's some more. I think that makes it all. Okay. We were talking about getting our composters in here, but now we've got this beautiful flower wall. Do I really want to interrupt it? Do I want to touch it like that? Maybe we can just make a small little post setup of sorts right here. A little half wall just sticking out. Just keep filling this up as much as I can. Oh my, we've got a lot of seeds. We might be here for a minute, chat. Lots and lots of things that we need to fix up. Almost finished with them. Maybe we keep nah, I'm not even gonna keep a stack for breeding. Wheat farms produce plenty of wheat seeds. Made ourselves 20 bone meal off of this. Here we go. Kind of like having them a little partially filled too. It adds a nice little detail to them. Okay. We're still thinking about how to do this. I had an idea, I'm just not sure how to execute it properly. Well, let me get these back out. And, get this and that. Some moss blocks. Our azalea bushes. Let's go ahead and get these lilacs where we can on it to pop in some extra color. It's a small roof, so I don't expect there to be much space to work with anyways. I think we've got all the supplies we're needing. Let's get this copper put away. This copper cut up. I think we're gonna need a few extra slabs to start with, and then maybe let's just see where this takes us. Okay. There's a few other ingredients I need. I've got to get my jungle wood bits ready to go. And then, what do we do here, chat? What do we do? We just, pop it in place where we can, I guess. This is the one side that we have to do a little bit differently than the rest. Let me pinch away at this part of here. Okay. I've definitely got to go around and patch that up better. But we're gonna wait to do that. Till, like, the final process. Now, I want to start here first. So that's really gonna help me figure out how this is supposed to be going. Forgot to grab some moss carpet. Want to go like that. Okay, and on this side we can get a little bit of work going. Get this beautiful roof ready to go. I think this is going to be where our slabs go. Yeah. So, perfect. Wasn't as bad as I was thinking of. Maybe I shouldn't have been putting it off as long as I had been. Let's go ahead and pick up all those little giblets before I forget about them. Glad to see our terracotta's working its charm, even where moss is poking out. Okay. Weathered copper. Let's go ahead and seal that up. I feel like I want one more piece of stair right here. So let's at least finish up this other side. And if this side's continuing as normal, then I'm just gonna go ahead and put these down and around here. That's perfect. We'll keep this side green so the attention's drawn elsewhere. Wasn't there one of these bits? There was just one piece of grass I was looking at in particular. I think it's this one. So there's that. Good and going. Let's replace that with a bush. There we go. Back down on this way, so we'll get a bush right here. Some tall grass. And another tall grass. Let's not put a bush right there. Yeah, wait here. Let's put a azalea bush. And we can go ahead and reestablish where our scaffold's gonna go. We need to get quite a lot more white terracotta, it seems. Here's our current terracottas. Let's go ahead and get our white dye out, and then we need to cut just one final piece of stair. We can go ahead and stash this copper away. And all these bits and bobs, finally. Okay. There's just a pinch of the terracotta that we need. Now, I do know there's a lot of light source that we need to fill out. So let's go ahead and get some torches crafted up. Other torches we can bring out. Wrong chest. There we go. Alright. Temporary light, temporary light. There's that. In good for us. Now, it's not a lot of spots for me to squeeze it, but I am going to get as many temporary lights hung up on here as I can. Luckily, we can put them on top of these bushes. Candles might not be a bad... I mean, it's a pretty rough one, but if we're in a pinch, candles might not be a bad light source to put on top of this roof. So let's go ahead and put that in where it needs to be. Go ahead and get on this side now. Fill in this wall. We still need to get a little more clay for that. Terracotta, we already moved that up and good. So let's just start slowly filling this in. This gives us a good idea for how much terracotta we truly need left. I need to fix that side now. Let's go ahead and fix that. And move this. And then just push it up. Alright. Now there's a lot of these accents on the edge that I need to look at. Let's go ahead and get us some wood made. We're gonna need definitely a good lot more of stairs. We'll work off of 21 for now, see how that brings us. 28 slabs as well. We're on the home run, chat. We probably should have... Actually, I think we got plenty of trapdoors to carry us through. What else is needed? Let's go ahead and get ourselves way up high here. Pop in trapdoor. Another one we need on the other side, and we'll work on this side first. Trap door. And then here's where it gets tricky. Oh, very, very tricky. I still want to keep some support. But, I mean, if I put stairs in like this... Well, that one's not even facing the right way. If I put stairs in like that, it kind of messes it up, doesn't it? So, I have to think of a good solution here. Can at least get a trapdoor here and there. Hang on. I'm missing a trapdoor here somewhere. Probably fell and got caught on a window or something. Yep, I see it. Don't want to lose any of these, because I always do. Okay, we're looking quite good there. Little work needs to be done across this whole side, really. There we go. Okay, so we can go across this now. That is. What is this below? Okay. Oh my! I just fell. That was a big drop. Let's go ahead and take out our next food to eat. Okay. Alright. Then we've got just this little roof, I think. I'm thinking maybe we can just use trapdoors on the side. It's nowhere near what I want it to look like, but I think it's gonna be our best bet. And I just broke a piece of grass, chat. Alright, let's get off of this roof. Take a step back at the work that we've done so far. Looks good. Looks pretty good. I definitely think some vines are gonna help break up the blank spots. But we need clay. So that's what we're gonna go do. Just gonna put those shears up there for now. Let's go journey down. Where's the sun? Midday? Alright. I think this way is still pretty filled. We've mostly raided the Savannah River, so I'm hoping that there's still a good amount of clay throughout this water. I don't want to take any that's too close to me. Looks like I already had right there. Oh, looks like I even took right there too. It's pretty rough. Here's a little. We're gonna need some for our bricks. And we're gonna need some to finish up the walls. We've got 2 walls that need to be finished. If I was smart, I would have grabbed a bit of a number count on how much we truly need. But that I did not do. At least it's a big deposit though, right? We know that a stack makes 16. I think, maybe like a stack and a little some odd is all we really need. Okay, let's take this pile. Okay, let's go ahead and combine this all up together. Okay. Looks like we've got what we need for our terracotta. Let's get you a little more for our chimney. I think the chimney is honestly what's going to cost us more. We got a little ways to go on that chimney. It's going to take 4 bricks to make a brick block, right? So it's actually going to equal the like same amount that it would for our clay. I think if we get like 3 or 4 stacks of clay balls, then that'll be enough. Okay, let's see how much this makes us. I messed it up. Hang on. 41 bricks. I'm at least gonna need a whole stack of bricks. Sun's getting down, so maybe we'll see how far this amount that we found will carry us. Once we gather this, I feel like the next big gathering operation should probably be coal. We've chewed through quite a lot of our coal throughout the course of making this house. We definitely need more to gather. I'm really hoping oh my. I'm really hoping my mic does a good job at keeping my neighbor's lawnmower out of this stream. I don't think it's being picked up at all, but he's mowing away. Please be a safe passage up the mountain. Blasted skeletons. Oh my god. Jesus, look at that. So many of them. Skeletons are so obnoxious. Oh hey, I forgot we had a beehive right there. We're gonna have to collect some stuff from that. For this beautiful house that we made. Cracking my knuckles, chat. We're just about reaching our halfway point through the stream. Let's go ahead and get that good. Let's go ahead and get this good. You know, it'd be nice to have like a mantelpiece above this fire. I'm not sure how we could accomplish it, but that would be a cool little decoration to have. Let's go ahead and check, yep, this is what I want. Our spare brick and terracotta. And then our white dye. I feel like I'm really vibing with the idea of having our whole roof just be covered with azalea leaves. We'll accomplish that after we finish up this chimney, I think. Speaking of other things we'll need on the chimney, I know that campfires are going to be up there. Oh yeah, I forgot we spent our torches. We spent our sticks on all torches. Okay. Gonna need a pinch of coal to get this done. There we go. Alright. Now what? Do we put excuse me, chat, I'm having a brain fart. Do we put hail bales underneath the campfire, or is that like way too high for the smoke to burn, you think? I think I'm gonna do it. Well, let's go ahead and get this claimed, restocked as much of it I can. Put this back. Yeah, we've literally got 10 pieces of our coal to our name right now, chat. That's embarrassing. It's a pinch of our terracotta finish. Let me grab scaffold as well. Now, I didn't really plot it, but we had been talking about... Oh my, there's some sneaky boys near our house now. We've been talking about doing some round windows. One here would definitely be a beautiful sight, so I'm going to leave a little hole there. And then... That's not what I wanted. I'm tempted to put one here, but I just don't think I have the room. And we got a window already on this side, so that's okay. We need 3 more pieces of terracotta then. Which means we've actually got plenty extra, so I will probably donate that towards our neighbor in their effort to remake the whole underground area. Let's get this. Some jungle slabs, trapdoors, extra wood. Let's go ahead and make some more trapdoors. I'm not expecting to use the whole amount, but we're getting low, so we might as well. Might as well restock on them. There's a bit of brick for us to work with already. 12 blocks. Let's go ahead and finish this. Bam. Nice and cozy. Nice and fixed up. I do feel like ceiling rafters would be a good thing to put in. There's that, too. Makes it look a little more finished. Although, technically, that pillar realistically should be hidden all the way to the top of the ceiling. Maybe I'll fix that, maybe I won't. So, for this here, let me, excuse the janked up stream real quick. I'm just gonna go and I'll open another tab on the side for some circle windows. And then I just forgot to add Minecraft. Circular windows for Minecraft. That's what we want. There's one design that I think will fit, really. We're going to want to do that. You scaffold these into place. And then, just like that. Hey, it looks like we did actually use all these trapdoors. So much so, in fact, I need to make a little more. It'll be nice to have a beautiful view out that direction. These guys are getting sneakily near my house now. I'll have to take care of them in a moment here. And then, to make this easier for us, let's go ahead and get this in. I just realized we're gonna need some more glass, too, to finish this. There's the frame in place. We're gonna need ourselves 2 more pieces of glass. Do I have any? Got some sand to cook at least. Let's go ahead and move this out, since we're pretty much done with it. We'll place it back in a moment. There we go. Alright. Where are these punks at? Just one? Did the rest of them sneak off somewhere? It's like they might have just left. I don't know, chat, that's a little strange. Let's go ahead and pull this population a little. Okay. We've definitely brought that into a lower number now. Let's harvest up this field. Look at that house. Ain't that beautiful? This is definitely one of my favorite bases I've made. This is only our starter base too, really. Well, you know what? I just realized, chat. The window that I wanted to place was supposed to be on this segment. It's okay, though. I think it looks good right up there. Oh, and I almost forgot. The whole point of me calling those cows is I wanted to breed them up again. There we go. We got a small cow population number again. Just get these all sheared up for the sake of collecting some wool. Is that all placed away nicely? This terracotta, we don't even have to dye, really. So many dogs around here. So much barking. Let's get this put away. I can, start putting back seeds. Look at that, we made already so much of them. Oh, we don't have 10 coal to our name. We got some coal in there. Good to know. Okay. The chimney. I really don't know what I want to do to the top of it. I'm a little uncertain. Let's go ahead and get this up there, though. I'm gonna run over and finish our window. That beautiful view. Almost makes me want to put a little stepping stair to get a nice look out at it. We'll leave this scaffold there for now, so we can figure out what the proper entrance for that part should be. Let me just work on this side first, I think. We really wanted to kind of come out around the same height, I think, as the top of our base. Maybe even less. Maybe even less. It's got to be at least like 2 blocks up here, right? I think that puts it at a nice height too. So then let's hop ourselves back down here. You can get a little estimate now of how much more do we need. Probably around half a stack, maybe. We're definitely gonna have to put in some more coal. Plenty more steak cooked up. Actually gonna trade out my food source for these cookies. Get them down and eaten then. We can put away this for now. Put away that for now. This and that as well. These are the only things that we really need to have out right now. I'm gonna go ahead and stow my shears. Now, something that I want to go ahead and do across the backside of this. And if you remember, we were talking about way in the beginning of this build. I need to chip away at this. Chip away at it, essentially. So I'm thinking maybe right here and there. A little bit to here. Do another right there. Just kind of zigzag as we're going up. Chip off some holes to our chimney. We'll have a close one right there. Then this might hurt me quite a bit. Let me think of how to do this without taking an obscene amount of fall damage. There's those two. There we go. Let's go around on the edges here too, where it's still a little exposed. I don't even think I'm gonna touch that. It's fine. Is 28 the number that we had before, chat? I know that we had 8 brick blocks. Turn this all into stairs. I could have turned some into walls, but I think it'd be fine. Now let's go ahead and get chipping. Just a nice little thing like this is gonna help texture it up. I think we're done. Looks like that brick block might have fell inwards. That spare block. And there's going to be a little bit of chiseling on this part. Probably put like 1 or 2 on this side as well. And I think that'll do it nicely for us. Let me just try and collect. Okay, we've still got 36 of these. That's good. Means we haven't lost any parts or pieces. I just noticed that we've had that little black bar on the bottom the whole time. My bad, chat. My bad. My apologies, stream. Got to put my application back into full view. Looks like this has wrapped up cooking. Let's see if it's going to be enough to do the job. 8 blocks does not sound like enough. Doesn't even look like it. Well, we'll get it placed in. Oh yeah, we definitely need a little more. Can get 82 more from this shovel. I guess that's what we go do then. Sun's starting to dip low, so we'll wait here for a moment. Do I have vines? No, I don't. But we live right next to a jungle, so I'll be okay. I'm gonna take this sugar cane, turn it all to paper. We're actually gonna need even more sugar cane. Let's go ahead and turn this into books. Now we'll take just a little bit and some more. Make some more bookshelves for us. Slowly chipping away at the demand for it. Takes a while. I do want a few more paintings. Let's use our black wool, since that's what we have the most of. I think 3 paintings is gonna be plenty for the goals I've got in mind here. Let's see what beautiful thing we can try and get, what artwork we can put on. Oh my. Okay, that one's too big. Let me just use this. Okay, that's an interesting painting. I think what we want is 2x3. Is that the only ones that we have? Seems like it. Here, let's just move this up. Oh wow. It's a cool one. Maybe we keep this one. I think it looks very library-esque. Go ahead and put another tiny painting right here. We've already got that one. I don't think we have that. That's what we'll put. Let us go ahead and get this in place where it's gonna be properly ended at. We need to put it right there. So now we got a little fake chimney that bleeds into our real type of thing. We got like a double facade going on. I think we leave this kind of open as it is. Let me just hang on to this painting then, so we can figure out better placement. We shall sleep, and then we should get ourselves working. Back to clay. Always ends back up at clay. What river to go for this time? You know, I just remembered another, oh my, another area that we haven't quite explored yet. I've heard that there's been like a pathway set up towards a desert biome through the nether. Ooh, I should have brought my shears. We could have gotten some, vines. Seems like we've already looted this river. Oh my, look at that beautiful little house on the hill. I think the distance really helps. You can't even tell like the little pieces of moss sticking out on the roof. Perfect. I'm assuming most of this territory has been claimed of its clay. Here's a piece. Small piece. Because I'm assuming this took something special to craft. Hello, bird. So where else can we try and look for some clay? Probably on the other side of this bridge. No clay in sight. We definitely put the server in some debt from this. Yeah, looks like there might have been some claimed right here. Okay. No problem. Just gotta find where it hasn't been looted. Here's a little. Right beneath us. Oh, squid. Guy just came right up to me. We got enough for 32 bricks right now. That's that whole deposit. 32 and 6 odd. Are there any more parts? Looks like it's been picked dry. Look at that. Once we get that vine on it, it's gonna look great. There's a pocket right at the bottom. Looks like we're gonna be here, we'll go for this more shallow one. Alright. the whole cluster. Might as well. I think that'll give us exactly enough. There's the house. Alright. I need a good set of shears. And I'm pretty sure you can use shears to also snip the bottom of the vine so they don't grow further than you want, right? I think that's a thing, so we'll do that as well. So we can get this picture perfect. Oh. Do we have enough coal to cook all this stuff? I think if I take from our cooking furnace, if I take the coal off of that and convert it into blocks, we might have enough. Let's make a mental note right now, too. Level 25. Make sure that I don't die. Alright. Coal. We have 58. We're only gonna need cook just these 3 stacks, I think. Oh, excuse me, chat. Stretching out. Okay. Well, we've got that coal cooking. Or that, clay, sorry. Take this. Let's make another one. Just so that we've got a backup prepared. I have to make a backup shovel, too. Take my boat. We are out of sticks again. Sun's coming down, so it's a perfect timing for us. There we go. Alright. We got the clay cooking. We're gonna go pay a visit to our local bees. So we can get more honeycomb getting ready. In fact, actually, we have that one right near here. Let me find what he's up to. Let's see. There it is. Hello, bees? Oh, I don't have a campfire below you, though. Okay, well, we'll come back around to you, then. I have to make another campfire. But we can head off this way, and then maybe we will snag a few honeycombs off of Gavin's house. There's 3. Six. That one's not ready, but at least this one is. Just still at, okay, level 1, it says. Good to know. Yeah, I could cross the mountain then. Look at this beautiful helm. We still gotta tuck away those light sources on the roof still. Whose dog is this? My dog? Okay, well you're coming with us. I don't know how I got him lost right there. How long has he been just chilling there? It's got a red name tag? Or red collar? And a wandering trader. Dude's just swimming in the ocean. Alright. Feel bad for looting these honeycombs, but we'll find something to repay with. It's 12. Here's one over here. 15. Oh, there's another one I skimmed right past. That one doesn't have a beehive under it though, so we won't mess with that. I don't want to have any bees end up dead from me. 18. 21. 24. 27. 'Back up the hill we go. We still need to figure out a little more something decorative to put on that part. Might just make like a reinforced beam at the very least. But it's looking good. And I think our chimney height's looking good too. So I'm glad that we did end up going with hay bales underneath. Oh, I almost walked back too early. We need to get the vines still. And while we're over here, we might as well yoink what belongs to us. We gotta get 5 more of these. 1 for the portal, 4 for an enchanter. Oh my. Really? Noxious dog? my god, don't push me away from it again. It's playing in the water. Oh, we got 5. Perfect. Let's carry on before the sun gets lower. Not sure how many of these we're gonna need exactly. I'm reckoning like a decent amount. Maybe we get 2 stacks worth. $50 so far. There's 1 shear down. Enderman's quite nosy. Feels like he wants me looking at him. Perfect. 2 stacks of vines gathered and ready to go. Let's get back to the house. And once we get back, chat, I think I might have to take myself a lunch break. I can feel the hunger growing within me. I will try not to take too long. It's all a matter of when I'm feeling like eating. Oh, zombies in a hole. We should probably light that up. Once we get everything polished and looking good around here, that'll definitely be next to our to-do list, is making sure everything's safe to be around. Alright. Where to start? Okay. It doesn't seem like clicking on it does shear it. We'll just have to see what we can do. We'll get string at the worst case here. I'm pretty sure we've got some. Yeah, we got a nice amount of string, so we'll just use that for now. I can figure out a better solution, maybe off stream. Gotta hurry fast though, because these vines do love growing. it's not too terribly noticeable. Okay. I'm gonna get myself in here, chat. Pause my game real quick. Let's get ourselves on the be right back screen. And I will be right back in a moment. We're gonna take a lunch break. Stream, I have returned. Let's get this game back open here. There we go. Alright. I got myself some corn dogs to munch on. We're gonna get these vines in place. Been happening while I was gone. Good. Get a moment here to get my live stream up to date. There we go. Alright, chat. Have these vines grown anywhere at all? Oh my, yes they have. That actually looks good though. They really need to add a way to control vines' growth. Okay. I think we've got this properly contained now. Maybe we gotta go that way a little. It hasn't made its way around the corner yet, so that's good. Let's go ahead and climb ourselves up there. Put that there just in case it tries to grow around the corner. I think... Oops. If we pull too much of the vegetation away while we're building up here, I can just come back later to put it back. I think we go like that. I'm even gonna put a little one right there. I think that looks good. Alright. Maybe we can squeeze a little bit up there. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Back down the scaffold. And then that sun's setting, so let me get myself indoors again. I really wonder where this dog came from. And I wonder if he's gonna come inside too. Oh my lord. Puppy? Is he still in the window? There he is. Sit down, buddy. And we've got orange, yellow. Do we have a blue dog yet? We got purple, yeah, we have blue. It's a good color to try and get this guy. Do we have a pink one? Yes. Yes, we do. Pink, purple, we don't have black. We can get a black collar. It'll be symbolic for the mystery of where this dog actually came from. There you go, buddy. Alright. You know what? I do think I'm gonna backtrack this one a little. Let's take these off. Just close it up like that. Then off on this side. I think something like that's good, good shape. Take a little step back. Yep. That looks good. Now we got this side here. Let's work on the first story. This is where there's going to be a lot more vines. There's that one in place. We're running out of our string quite quickly. We'll just get up and get what we can done. I'm gonna wait to honeycomb until I want to keep track of what gets waxed on this roof, so I don't get too in a maze with it. I think something like this looks pretty good. Oh my, almost slipped. That's a good look. And this is the face that I'm really excited to get done. There we go. Minimal string use. That's very good. Look at this house coming together now. You can still kind of see the strings, but it's okay. We work with what we can. I'm just gonna take another bite of my food here. Sorry, chat. Alright. This side here, we can definitely get up done. I don't think I'm going to be able to get the back side with the amount of string that I have. Oh, yeah, I'm just not going to be able to finish it. That's okay. Let's go ahead and get up on the roof again and get as much stuff waxed as we can. Can at least get that part, and it looks like we're all good here then. We're all waxed. Everything's good to go. Okay. Ow. Ouch indeed. Then I need to replant the scaffolding on this side too. We gotta wax up these under parts. Oh my. Okay. That's one roof down. Ain't that something? Alright. And we're gonna jump over to the other side. This is a tall segment. Very, very tall segment. The roof wasn't big enough to fall off of and hurt yourself before. It certainly is now. And perfect. It's good to end on a more even number there. This looks beautiful, chat. I'm real proud of the work I've gotten done here. Our clay is long cooked. We got 48 bricks that we can put onto our chimney now. Hopefully this will be enough to finish the job. There we go, chat. We got our 36 scaffolds still. We didn't lose any in the process. That's very good. Look how cozy this place is now. Let me go ahead and just get a look at the chimney too. See it from the outside finally. Still gotta get the vines on here, but look at that. Nice little chimney built up. We'll have to figure out a way to kind of keep this blocked off and safe. For now, I'm just going to put this like that. That's okay. Probably even going to chop down this part. Might do something like that. It's going to be hard work keeping this roof in the oxidized state that I want it until we can get it all waxed. It's going to be a little bit of some micro work. Ouch. Alright. House complete. We need one final touch. One final little thing to put onto it. I need a barrel. And then I need one of these oak signs will do. I kind of want something thick. I think we're gonna try stone wall piece. I'll see how it looks. We're gonna make our mailbox. Residence. You spell residence. Am I spelling that correctly? Let me get a little spell check. Residence. Yeah, I've got it right. Residence of Sour Happy. Get a little fancy swiggles. Let's experiment a little. I think that looks good. Actually, I'm gonna move it down a block. Move it down a row. Residence of Sour. Ta-da. Get some glow-in-the-dark dye. There we go. We've done it, shall we finish up the house? I think we're probably gonna have to save the... Excuse me. We're gonna have to save these stairs for another build, for another stream. Here's a little work that I can get done though. Need to fix up the rest of the staircase. Just looks goofy right now. That's slightly better. Or we can just do this. I think this is our best medium. Kind of keep the head height while make sure that it's smooth. We've still got to replace this scaffold with an actual ladder. And I think it might actually be in the place that I want it to be. Let's go ahead and pop all of it down. We will have to go up there for a while at least, so that's fine. I'm gonna save putting in the ladder until I know how I want that wall to look beneath it. Lots of things to stow. Actually, let's keep this out while we're harvesting more honeycomb. Speaking of honeycomb harvesting, we've got a thing nearby. Let's take another one of our valuable pieces of coal. Let's set this thing up for harvest. I might move and tinker with my mailbox design. Figure out what looks nice. There's that. Honeycomb gathered. I'd gather the rest, but I feel like we should close the stream nice and tidy where we have it now. Look at that beautiful roof. That beautiful house. I'll tell you what, stream. There's one more thing that I thought of. I think it'll be a great little final chore to work on. Let me just double check the crafting recipe for it. Oh yeah. If we're gonna have a lot of plant life on the outside of our house, we might as well move it to the inside, right? Mossing that up. And mossing it up a little bit over here. Put another one right in the corner. Add some age to the property, huh? After all, we've been here for a while now. No one's gonna see it, but I'm gonna keep the shapes looking organic throughout, even where you can't see them. Now I need these two puppies to move. Come this way. Like there. Maybe we get a little bit on this corner as well. That's the exact change. Look at that. Looking a little aged now, a little better. My light gray bed. We could actually keep our bedside over here. We were talking about an enchantment station before, but not sure. Put it right here for now, at least. Do I have some extra lanterns and things? Did we actually have... Okay, no. Just double checking. Don't want to spend any of these torches more than I need to. We've only got so many to begin with. Let's make 8 of those will work fine for now. I think we keep that there because it's a nice little table decor. We can put this here. Actually, I don't quite like it on the edge like that. Move it right there. I don't even know how I feel about that, but we'll leave it for now. And then scaffold back up here real quick. There's 2 lanterns on each side. This is looking good in here. We could put a painting on the fireplace, but I don't know. I think it's fine as it is. Well, stream? Here, let me get one last thing in. I know I keep saying one last thing, but it's hard to pry me away once I start. Let's get that ladder in place. If I need to, I'll just move it when we get towards really polishing up this second story. Just a ladder like that looks perfect. Actually, it looks quite barren right now, but we'll get that decorations up. Ladder away, scaffold, we can actually... I'll keep the scaffold out since we're still collecting honeycomb until that roof is finished. But we are not quite off the hook. I borrowed some honeycomb, I harvested it from our neighbor, so we should repay them with something. Let me just look through my items, see if there's anything really convenient to repay them with. A few slime balls would be nice. Maybe some lapis. Maybe even I'll give a half a stack of copper and a half a stack of iron. Let's back up that a little bit, because I want to squeeze this all in a bundle. Here, we'll put in some amethyst in it too. And fill the rest with redstone. And I don't have a anvil yet. Let me make one. Or actually, we'll put this anvil down, but I don't think I'm gonna use an anvil. We'll just use this acacia sign and chests, the ones that we were given with before. Sun's going down. Jiggly pot. Now I've got to go upstairs for my bed. It's gonna become the obnoxious part. That's what might deter me to just keeping my bed downstairs. Here's a beautiful view. Alright. Let's go pay our friend a visit and give them some supplies since I took the liberty of harvesting from them. I might also try and harvest a little more. Only got so many bees, okay? Now we got a lot of copper to do. A little bit here. We're running out of food to keep in our bundle. Some honey. Honey. And honey. Oh, another honey. Alright. We're just gonna put this directly next to it. Harvested some honeycomb from your bees. There's a little gift. Hopefully they find those supplies nice to have. I want to harvest you. Back up to help. Our very long extended closing the stream time here. That sheep has been stuck there this whole time. I feel a little bit bad for him. Let's see. Has this bee managed to get all of his honey back up? Oh my, he has. I wasn't expecting it. I will gladly harvest from it then, and let's go ahead and make a final run around. Final collection. I don't think I've put a campfire over this beehive. Okay. I'll have to make sure to remember that. And doesn't look like either of these have finished. Nope, not a single one. I really hope these bees aren't getting themselves murdered over fireplaces. Oh my lord. Look at that, chat. Look at that. That's just beautiful. Another thing that we can do, try and splice our base up a little extra. We could take down all the windows and dye them. The windows themselves, I should say. We're not touching the frames again. But if we could dye them just even light gray, it might make it look a little more calm within the window frames. Alright. Well, chat, thank you for joining me while I'm building my house. Next time we're gonna have to work on the interior roof. We're gonna have to work on the second story. Have to work on keep getting more of these honeycombs and some more string to get the backside all lined up and everything. But that's gonna make it for today's stream. I'm just gonna go ahead and get that ending stream on now. If you joined us today, thank you so much for watching. If you're from Twitch side, consider giving a follow. If you're on YouTube side, consider subscribing. I know I've talked a lot about we're gonna play Marvel Rivals this day, we're gonna play Minecraft that day, and I haven't really stuck very honest on that. So I'm gonna try my best not to commit myself on what games we're playing on what days until I can get an actual streaming schedule ready to go. But I swear we'll be back to Marvel Rivals at some point. I'm just enjoying building this house too much. And we've got so much server activities happening. It's hard to skip out on them. But thank you so much for viewing today's stream. And I will see you guys next stream.